All right, so we're gonna try to make this quick, and hopefully we'll be uninterrupted. But if there's any problems with the recording, I will just re-record. So the ducks, the ducks are in a row. The ducks have already been shuffled. The decks have already been shuffled. I just did 3 times each, so I'm just gonna grab them and start shuffling tarot style. I did it like casino Cinna style, Sinner. So 3 times each deck. I'm using this one here, the Native Heart Healing Oracle deck. Namaste. All right, so let's get it started. Oh. Yeah, and I'm, where's my mouse? Make sure it's over here. There we go. All right. Let's turn it this way so you see the pretty colors. Let me turn the light on too. All right. Let's see what energies we're dealing with today. What messages? What do we need to take a look at, work on, receive, enjoy, grow in, discover, learn about, uncover, disclose from our subconscious to our conscious. More fusion and merging. The 2 energy at play, so can we get 1 card, please? I prefer 1, just so we can keep this brief. Try to do it on a daily. But of course I only do things as I'm called, and if energy levels allow. Okay, there we go. So this is the picture. This is the one that came out. And here's, oh, a blessed gift. Look at that. And you can see it there and read it for yourself. And I will also read it. If that was too fast, you could pause it, of course, but something beautiful soon manifests. Oh, that's right. I just want to focus on beauty, right? We know all the shit that's happening, right? So, I mean, right? Okay. Trust that all is unfolding in the most perfect way for you and all concerned. Have faith and continue to hold positive and loving thoughts. A blessed gift is on its way. Oh, I love it! Oh, no, the swirly, plasmic, beautiful benevolence coming in through that radiant light, all like neon, opalescent, pastel-y, coming in through the noble gases, the stardust. Ah, beautiful. So, okay. The bottom is, so when that came out, Blessing Without Borders is on the bottom. And Blessed Tranquility on top. Wow, so Boundless Tranquility. That's the gift that's coming in. But we must focus on beauty in order to receive that and be open and allow for that. Okay, so beautiful. Let's make sure you can see the cards there. Okay. and I did shuffle these decks each 3 times, regular, like casino center style, just in case I didn't mention that. I can't remember if I did or not. I had to, this is the 3rd time recording because, oh, there we go. The first time, I don't know if I hit the button or maybe I didn't, and then it started recording, and okay, so I just messed up or whatever. And then the second time it started dragging, I don't know if, because that GVLFO popped up on my internet wireless option, so whenever that's around, it's like I hear buzzing outside and my computer starts weirding out. So, oh, self-discovery. Oh, and I've forgot to mention, this was one of the ones that was on top, or no, actually this was on the bottom. Okay, so it showed up on the bottom again. The last card that I shared the top and bottom of the Namaste deck, but not the Native Heart one. And this was, okay, so it's on the bottom of again, and it came to my mind for a reason. And okay, so this is important. Maybe I should read this one. And discovery. That's why I was like, oh, I wanted to, because that connected with the fairy card that was discovery. Okay. And so I was like kind of bummed out, like, oh, and I posted it, so I didn't really want to put like an explanation in the description box either. But it really connected with that. That's why I was like, oh, dang it, I forgot to show the bottom and top of the other deck. So, okay, so this is important, self-discovery. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is, so this blessed gift of boundless tranquility that is coming in is going to allow you to do this process of, okay, really engage and engross yourself in this, I would say process, but, just embracing this, okay, self-discovery. So be tranquil and be at peace, be at ease, be filled with peace, and embrace this. Because this is like that center, okay, and all these aspects of you, all these slides. This is the omnipresence that we're coming into, okay? So it's like, it's not a process anymore. That's why I didn't want to say process, because it's like this omnipresence. It's not a process. Now it's like this presence, okay? Self-discovery. It's just like you just pull the veil back, the mask off, the whatever, and you reveal it. It's kind of like a Band-Aid right off kind of a thing. It's not really a process. This is what's coming in for me now. And if it's coming in for me, I know it's coming in for others, and maybe they're getting different or similar or the same, okay? But however it's coming in, this energy is coming in, okay? And some of us who are ready for it, okay, we'll all be receiving the light codes, okay? It's just, you know, or what I should say, it's available for all, okay? It's coming in for all to receive it who are just ready and open to embrace that, okay? So it's going to have to come from really taking off those shackles and freeing yourself so that you can be this omnipresent, ever-expanding self, but very tranquil, okay? That's what allows for this tranquility. And this is a gift that's coming in. All this moon activity and stuff. And so, and I just focus on the spiritual aspects. I don't get all into the, you know, it's a projection up there and blah, blah, blah. So self-discovery, and that's a 10. This is self, 1, okay? Just the pure energy, straight from God to you, okay? Boom. Embodying your higher self. You are your higher self. Your etheric self. You're like all these aspects of yourself all at once. You're this light radiating. Okay, no more dimness. This is how we come into our omnipresence. And it's a very peaceful, it's kind of like the eye of the storm. Okay? So, self-discovery on the bottom. Sun God on the top. That's what I'm saying. You and God. And that's 21, which is 777. 3 sevens. The Trinity and the 7 of creation. So, and when this was on the bottom the last time, the one that was on top was, it was channeling the self. Actually, let me find it so I can just show you. Oh, and guess what's in here too? The 7 sisters. Hello. Oh, right after the Lakota tribe. That was right next to the Lakota tribe and unity. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so anyway, Stargate of Orion. Oh wow, I love this deck. Ooh, the Silver Wolf. It's got all the chakras. Oh. So this was on top, and this is the back of the card as well. The mandala. Okay, so, and that's conscious channeling, and that's a 9. Okay, and the bottom was 10 last time. And again, the same bottom card was on there. Okay, so that was the one that was on top last time. So conscious channeling. So what that is you, oh, and it's right next to the divine masculine. Okay, and I was getting that for the divine masculine, and right here, right now, it's right next to that. So interesting. And then Star Child. So the divine masculine is really coming into this omnipresent. So it's really important for the feminine to, you know, because the right brain leads the way. Okay, the 2 leads the way. The testes or the ovaries. The 2, the right brain. There's no movement without the feminine, the fae. Ferrous rich magnetic, okay? That's what pulls, draws, allows in, okay? So, self-discovery. Oh, look what flipped out, because I didn't even look at it. I just now flipped it over. Universal love. So, unity came up last time, and this is universal love. So, coming together, and then bringing in that love. So, uniting and receiving all this higher love activation. That's all this moon that came in. I'm telling you, that dusty pink Andromedan, dusty pink dragon. Okay, so universal love, and that's 14. That's the pink lotus. You see what I'm saying? Like the 2, the divine feminine, the 2. Okay, so, and that reduces to 5, and that's 2 sevens. And on top we have 21 Sun God, which is 3 sevens, and then a perfect 10 on the bottom. 1, you and God, 0, the 0 point, the womb, okay, and out spurt, the spirit, the 1, that's you, okay, Father God. This is how you come into form as well, okay, same process. So, universal love. 14. Oh, isn't that? Oh, and it's so funny because I just put on this. I don't know if you can. I just put that on today because when my son knocked his water over on the floor because he's just being a little shit. It wasn't an accident. He was laying there and just pushed it over. I was watching the whole thing. I know my son anyway. He does that a lot. So anyway, I was like, I'm sitting right here. He's sitting right here in my room. I didn't even really notice he had the water because he was on the other side, but I saw his hand and he was like tipping, like playing with it, and then he just pushed it over. So I jumped up and I pulled because it was a kind of a, you know, those thinner gold chains, kind of like this one. This one's silver, but so my cross broke and came off. I pulled it off. I'm like, great. I got water on the floor. Anyway, so whatever. I'm like, it's all divine. Okay, time to put something else on. So, and it's February 1st. Okay, Valentine's Day is on the 14th. I just put this heart on. And then this card comes out, and February 14th is Valentine's Day. And all that pink. Universal love. Hello, isn't that perfect? I mean, right? Love is perfection. That is the definition. So I don't read the suggestions for meditation. I just let everyone go with their guidance on that. But so let's see. Nurture yourself as well as others. Acceptance. And learning through love. That's what I'm saying. This higher, like universal, university. Okay, coming one verse, singing the same song. God's song, the song of the earth. So, okay, acceptance. That's been coming through a lot too. So, this card graces you. Oh, already grace. And this reduces to a 5, which is Archangel Gabriel 5, the number of grace, fire. Okay, so. This card graces you with the energy of the Divine Mother and holds the energy of creation and pure love. I was saying Divine Mother because those two, divine, divide, she's the 2. Okay? So it holds the energy of creation and pure love. This is a love that resides within every cell of your being. You can access the infinite wealth of love that resides within you at any time. Okay? Your access point right here. Just like the slide machine. Slide projector machine, okay? Boom. So you can access the infinite wealth of love that resides within you at any time. This card suggests you have been seeking love or approval outside of yourself. This can create pain, and you may feel disheartened that this love has not been reciprocated. This is why it's so important to put God first. If you're dealing with love issues, it's because you're not putting God first. You can deal with love issues if you put God first, because then everything else self-prioritizes. All you need to do is put God first, and then everything falls into place. You naturally put yourself second, and then, your husband or wife, if you have that, and your children. Yes, you have to be a unit against your children. I'm sorry, but they parents, it's true. Okay, even if you're divorced, okay, that parents want to try to get kids. No, you still need to be a unit when it comes to the kids. So even when the kids are older. So, but of course Satan wants to break up everything. So we just need to remember that. Okay, remember, just know what's really going on. That's the higher perspective. So we're not engaging in this torment of being mad, jealous, this, that, resentful, unforgiving. Okay. We don't have to push or pull it at all. We don't have to engage in any of those lower vibration, period. Okay, we can be like, okay, that exists in a certain aspect. I can relate on some level, but it's not my reality. I'm looking at things from up here now, okay? We're just trekking up a mountain, okay? The mountain doesn't say, hey, you're better than the person that's down there. No, the mountain is just like, yes, everyone come up higher, please, yes. Okay. So seeking the approval outside of yourself, okay, this is going to make you feel disheartened and love being reciprocated because you're going to be forced to do love the right way. Putting God first. Loving yourself and taking care of you. God says that's very important. And very lacking, especially with feminine. And masculine too, because it's like the feminine restricts herself and then the masculine overindulges and does it in a distorted way. So it's both distorted, okay? It's just push-pull, narcissism and codependency. It's both narcissism. It's both the same, whatever you want to call it. It's just this one thing, okay? You push it, it's called narcissism. You pull it, it's called codependency. So this oracle is encouraging you to dive into love. Dive, divine, okay? You are now ready for the love you have denied yourself by thinking that self-love was a selfish act. I was just thinking that, and I was going to say that, but I'm like, we should know by now that self-love does not mean being selfish. This is what I mean by distortion, okay? Like men are like, you know, just, okay, the flesh. It's like, oh, I love myself. I take myself out and I do this and I do that. Yeah, but spiritually, that's the true love. How are you truly loving yourself? Because spiritual love is the true love. So, associating self-love with a selfish act. Okay, so if you do that, then why don't you just redefine selfish? If you're going to keep triggering yourself into thinking it's being selfish, okay, then go, I'm going to redefine what selfish means. And then every time I think I'm doing something selfish because I'm practicing self-love, then I'm not going to have any guilt associated with that because I've redefined selfish. Be reminded that it is selfish. Be reminded that it is selfish not to be the love you are. That's very important. And this is on page 41. So, be reminded that it is selfish not to be the love you are. Because you're restricting and restraining God by not being the love that you are and radiating that into the world. Omnipresence of God, the light, the project. If you're not doing that, sharing your love, you're hoarding it. God wants love to flow through you. So you're taking God's love and you're just holding on to it and you're not sharing it with the world. You're supposed to project it out and shine it on all the different people, the slides that are around you. Okay? And if you're not doing that, then you're being selfish. You see what I'm saying? And you have to show others that you can love yourself. You put God first. You prioritize this properly. Okay? That's what shining the light is. It's not going, oh, you poor thing, let me give you some comfort. Nope. That's distortion. That's codependency. That's enabling. That's not the way. That's not divine. It's put God first, then self, okay? And then if you have a partner, and then your children. And I gotta stretch my leg out. Okay. We're going in on it a little bit today, huh? So you can access your inner love simply by accepting yourself in this moment and in every coming moment, just as a mother accepts and loves her children exactly as they are. The Divine Mother sees, it doesn't, like, one child may bring more drama, sadness, or something into the mother's life, okay? But that doesn't make her love that child any less than the one that's, always there for her. Okay? So it doesn't matter what the children are. She loves all her children equally, even if one pisses her off all the time. Okay, so the Divine Mother sees you through eyes of perfection, which indeed are eyes of love. She holds each and every human in love eternally, just as they are. You are also being guided to take care of yourself. As this mandala indicates, it is time to replenish and practice self-nourishment. That's what I was just saying, self-love, self-care. The Divine Mother, capital D, capital M, is a nurturing energy comprised of 3 core elements: the teacher, I lost my place, the carer, and the inner child. Okay, C-A-R-E-R looked weird. I was like, the carer. Okay, so, yes. The teacher, the carer, the inner child. I would say the nurturer, but on some on some level, you have taken on an responsibility for your loved ones. I don't like the way that sentence is an over responsibility. Yeah. This message specifically relates to children if you are a parent. Children require, what was I just saying? The freedom to be true to their divine nature whilst, that's what it says, whilst being guided by the loving energy of their parents. Remember, each child chooses their parents before incarnating. That's true. Remember, we co-created the story. It was written. And I always have known this. First, it was written. So we need to remember when we get caught up in the 3D, we need to remember the higher perspective. The origins. Remember, each child chooses their parents before incarnating, and often the most valuable life lessons come through the relationship between carer and child. Be the love that you are and allow your children or the people in your care to spread their wings and find their way. Yep. Oh, and interesting. Okay. So when we looked, okay, that one that I said, the 9, the personal channeling or whatever it was right next to the Divine Masculine card. And that's 15, the next card in the booklet after Universal Love. Okay, the Divine Masculine. So isn't that interesting? So I'll skip over the meditation paragraph here, and I'll just the key elements. Pearl ray, rose pink ray. Okay. Yeah, that dusty pink, that like pastel, dusty, rosy, like classic rose pink. Okay. So pearl ray, rose pink ray, crown chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, the 4 elements, nurture, creation, channeling. Isn't that interesting? Children, foundation, honor, love, throat, and adrenal glands. Yeah, my throat has been larynxy lately. The links, the larynx, that's what links us. The oration is their origin. Alright, I'll leave you guys with that. See you next time. Love, peace, and blessings. Love, peace, and blessings.